wasn't a celebrity, would you be so nice to me?
Another week of the Tabloid Fantasy League. Joe Huizenga, Fun Katie from Doug and Wolf, Carrie Dozer. My name is Chuck Powell, and we are back to admit that Joe Huizenga is whipping our heinies. Although we did have a pretty good week as a group, except for Carrie. Joe ended up winning 18 points. The Whitney Houston family is mauling us all. Katie had a good week. She had 14. I had 15 points this week. But overall, it's Joe Huizenga still dominating with 126 points. Katie has 47. I have 43. And what's wrong with you?
I'm Kansas City and Joe is the Yankees. And there's no revenue sharing in the TFL.
If so, you'd give us a few Houston points. Again, you pick up Bobby Christina Brown last week, and that whole family has decided to conspire against the other three of us.
It's terrible.
You know, who knew I'd be good at this game?
Not us.
They have accounted for 98 of your 126 points so far. So, yeah, it's kind of domination to this point. But we can get back. And so we return to our TFL pickups this week, what we call pinch hitters. These are celebrities in the news this week, not on another roster, that we can pick up for 1 week and 1 week only. We make our selections in an inverse order of standing. So, at least you got a little bit of glimmer in your life. You get to go first again this week with your pickup.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Great.
Who would you like to pick up?
I'm going to go with Jason Russell, the naked Coney video maker.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
He went on
This is
a
the guy?
naked rant. He looked blonder in the video and definitely more naked than that. But he did a little song and dance on a street corner in California, and someone caught him on video, and he's everywhere.
He is everywhere. I don't know if that's a TFL crossover.
I don't know either.
We shall see. I was pumping my fist because I get who I wanted, and I am going with Nick Gordon, who is wrapped up in this very strange relationship with his sister/girlfriend, his cis friend, his girlter. And so I'm going to go with Nick Gordon as my selection. I think they're going to be all over the place. And you look heartbroken.
I'm sad.
Did I take your guy?
On Katie's sad face right here.
Or,
That was my guy.
Or was it Jason Russell?
No, Nick Gordon was my guy. I thought I was going to get him too.
So
but I
sorry.
guess I'll have to go with my number 2.
All right.
I'm going to go with Prince Harry.
Prince Harry.
Kind of random.
Yeah, it was my nickname in college.
But, you know, he's the new bachelor right now. So I'm hoping maybe with the British tabloids, I can get a couple points with him.
Prince Harry is certainly a bullet going up in popularity. All right, Joe, go ahead and woo us. Not only are you in first place, but you have been the best at pinch hitters despite the fact that you've picked last every week.
I like how I turn over my sheet and Katie does the little peer in there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. All 4 of my choices, I write 4 down because I assume I give you through the benefit of the doubt and think you'll take at least 3 of them.
Yeah.
You haven't taken any of them this week.
Okay.
I was advised against taking Nick Gordon by my Humzingers. I like that one. They told me no. I'm going with Jennifer Lawrence, star of the Hunger Games.
That was second on my list.
You're all in trouble.
Yeah. We're all in trouble?
You're all in trouble.
Why
My
do you
lead will
say
grow.
It's just premiering, Joe. It's not like she's going to marry Bobby Christina Brown or anything.
Yeah,
I-
she's not stealing anything or
She's not dating Ashton
Probably
Kutcher.
too young to die.
or pulling
Yeah.
a Russell.
Why is he bragging
Naked
so much?
corner
I
rant.
know what's going on with that Whitney family, though. Nick Gordon, not going to be there.
Okay.
All right.
There you heard it from our first place guy. We'll see
You
what
would know.
happens this week. Check out our rosters at ktar.com. Thank you for joining us again this week. We're all going to go take a noop.